Hi, so I'm back with a new video and let's talk about VHS Beyond. That's right, VHS is back with another entry, and I must say this was not the one that I was most excited because the theme isn't really what I usually like and what I usually like watch, even though aliens are something that kind of scare me. So I don't know, I just don't really reach out for films like that. But I was super curious about two of the shorts in this film, the one directed by Justin Long and his brother, and the one directed by Kate Siegel that later I found out that was written by Mike Flanagan. So those two I had like high hopes for. But yeah, I also like to see some other creators and like directors that I don't really know much about. So yeah, let's just get to the video. I guess here the actors aren't really the stars, are more like the directors. So I'm gonna reach for my notes and tell you who directed each segment. So the linking segment was directed by Jay Chill. The first story, called Stork, was directed by Jordan Downey. Dream Girl, the second one, directed by Virat Paul. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. The third one, directed by Justin Martinez. This one is titled Live and Let Dive. And lastly, the ones that I've already mentioned, the fourth one is directed by Christian Long and Justin Long, and the last one directed by Kate Siegel. The one directed by Christian and Justin Long is titled For Babies, and the one by Kate Siegel is titled Stowaway. Okay, and now let's get to my review. So overall, I would say this is a pretty good entry. This is the first one with a theme that does not involve a decade, which is interesting. But there's a few ifs here. I'll get to it when I get to the short that I'm talking about. But overall, I would say all the shorts are really interesting. They all have like a different take on the alien and on the space genre. And I actually really liked the linking story. This is supposed to be a documentary, so a mockumentary about aliens and about just UFOs and stuff. And I like that. I felt like that fit the story of like the overall vibe of the film. Now let's get into each segment. So the first one I would say is my least favorite. This one was like really action-packed and felt very much like a shooting video game, which actually was the director's intention, so I guess he succeeded. But I didn't really enjoy that feeling. I don't know, it felt like repetitive after a while. This also didn't really feel very alien-like. Felt more like zombie-like. Up until the end of the short, because the end of the short is really shocking and quite unique. So, yeah. The second short was pretty unique as well, because this is the first Indian short in a VHS franchise. So I was really into like the culture and the themes, because this is about two paparazzis going like shooting some stuff about this really big star. So I like that. This gets pretty gruesome, and I also liked the music, so I enjoyed this one. This was one that I was really glued to and I was enjoying it. The third one I would say is the scariest. However, I think it's the least original one. The third one is about a group of friends that are skydiving. And yeah, this is about aliens, so aliens get involved. And this one yeah, to me was pretty scary. I was scared about the whole skydiving situation, but then when the aliens get into the story, it's pretty scary, but it's not as original as some of the other shorts. Then the last two that I was the most excited about. The fourth one is the one by Justin Long and Christian Long, and you can totally see it. Like, it's really Justin Long's. It feels very much like him. And this one, I would say, is super inspired by Tusk. So if you didn't really like Tusk, which I know a lot of people don't like Tusk, I don't know how you feel about this short, but personally I really enjoyed it. I thought it was funny, it was unique. It also dives a little bit into the YouTuber world, which that was interesting as well, as someone that is on YouTube. However, this is the only one that I feel like doesn't really fit the theme of this VHS film. I'm not gonna get into specifics because I don't want to spoil this, but because I really enjoyed this one, but I feel like this should be in another VHS film, not one where the theme is aliens. So yeah, unless the beyond doesn't necessarily mean aliens, even though that's how this film is advertised as. It's like the VHS about aliens and space. Maybe the beyond is just creepy things that we don't usually see, like monsters and stuff. I don't know, but this one is the only one that I don't feel like fits the alien theme, but it's one of my favorites. Lastly, the Kate Siegel and Mike Flanagan one. It's really interesting. It feels very much like a found footage film. It feels very raw, feels very real. The actress is really good. The story isn't the strongest in my opinion. This character also makes a lot of questionable decisions that I was just like, I feel like no one would actually do that. But I don't know, they had to do it for the sake of the story and evolving the story. I enjoyed it, and I was really impressed with the visuals towards the end. Like, this is supposed to be like a low budget film, and the visuals are pretty impressive. I would love to see like a behind the scenes of everything, but of this segment in specific, because yeah, I think they achieved a lot with little, but the story itself is not my favorite. So overall, I would say this VHS has some of the strongest shorts individually. And even though I liked the linking story, the documentary style, this one felt very much disjointed. It felt like I was just watching a collection of shorts, which is what this film is. But I don't know, I wanted a story, a linking story that linked all the shorts. And even though they do because of the documentary style, I felt like they all felt like their own thing and not really like a whole film. I don't know if you like get what I'm trying to say. But I liked the shorts. I would say my least favorite is the first one. My favorite is probably the fourth one, the one by Justin and Christian Long. And the scariest to me is the third one, the not so original one, but it is the scariest. So sometimes being simple is more effective. Okay, so now let's get to my scores. So overall, I'm gonna give the film a 3.5 out of 5. Even though it doesn't really work as a whole, like as a film, this has some really strong shots that really work and are unique and well constructed. So yeah, I think this is a good one. Cinematography, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. I was impressed with some of the visuals and some of the gore. It depends on the short. But yeah, this has all the found footage style that it's not super impressive at times. And originality, I'm gonna give it a 2.5 out of 5 because I have to go as a whole, and I feel like some of these shorts aren't really that original. There's like one or two that are super original, and then the other ones have some original elements and some stuff that I liked, but I have to give a score for the overall product, so I would say a 2.5 out of 5 is a good score. Yeah, guys, so these are my thoughts on the new VHS film. I reviewed a few. I don't know if I've reviewed all of the last ones. I think I reviewed VHS 95 and 85. I feel like I'll leave here the ones that I've reviewed. I don't know how these would rank, but I should do like a ranking video of all the VHSs because I haven't seen one of them, so I should probably get to that and then do a ranking. So if you want me to rank all the VHS films, let me know in the comments. So as per usual, I got cut off. I ran out of battery, so I'm just gonna finish the video. And yeah, if you want me to do a ranking video of all the VHSs, let me know in the comments. This one is about to come out. I think it's coming out on the 3rd of October. So if you have seen it already, let me know in the comments. If you are going to see it, let me know which segment are you most excited about. And yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!